Deontay Wilder calls out Tyson Fury for telling a little fib. And Paulie Malignaggi making all kind of excuses for Tyson Fury. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's free. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we release more videos. Also, subscribers, please share, like the video, and thank you guys for your encouragement in all the different ways that we get content out on the Patreon. Thank you very much. I thank you so much to the people that watch the videos all the way to the end. And also thank you very, very much to everybody that comes to the live streams and encourages us on the live streams. And OG Boxing Talk this Sunday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Be there. Now, Deontay Wilder, the heavyweight champion of the world, the longest reigning heavyweight champion of the world, WBC champion, going on his 10th title defense, will be against Luis Ortiz in November, I do believe. And then he has another fight that's supposed to be getting scheduled or supposed to be held in February for Tyson Fury, the former Ring Magazine champion, the former WBA champion, the former IBF champion, the former WBO champion. Okay, this is the best possible introduction I can give Tyson Fury because he is not a lineal champion. That said, there's another champion in boxing named Andy Ruiz. And Andy Ruiz holds the other 3 belts. The ones that Tyson Fury used to hold before he was forced to take a sabbatical because he tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. And he had all kind of other issues that a lot of human beings have. So we will not be making too much fun of that at this point in time. So Deontay Wilder wants to be the undisputed champion of the world. He's got a plan to do so. Andy Ruiz has 3 of the belts. If Andy Ruiz is able to get past Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia in December, then Deontay Wilder had suggested, maybe I'll just fight Andy Ruiz and we can unify the belts. And then after that, I can fight Tyson Fury. He says this on 78 Sports TV's channel on an absolutely great interview that 78 Sports TV did on his channel. So that makes sense, doesn't it? Then Tyson Fury says, no, you have to fight me. You're not going to do that. I have a contract with you. If you try to do that, then I'm going to sue you. Deontay Wilder then points out that Tyson Fury is the one that came up with the idea of Deontay Wilder fighting Andy Ruiz first. That's something he got from Tyson Fury. And I remember him saying that because if you recall, Deontay Wilder was the first person to say, he came out on 78 Sports TV's channel and said, hey, we signed a fight to fight Tyson Fury. We got a deal in place to fight Tyson Fury. I'm so excited. And then the news came out and it was real funny how it was covered. Let me see if I can remember what the titles to the articles were. Deontay Wilder claims that he has a fight in place with Tyson Fury. Do you remember that? I remember that. After that, Tyson Fury said, oh no, what is he talking about? I ain't signed nothing. I haven't signed anything. He needs to go fight the winner. He needs to go fight Andy Ruiz or Anthony Joshua. And then he can come back to me. And then we can fight. Do you remember that? I remember that. Does Tyson Fury remember that? Probably not. See, Tyson Fury jumps from one thing to another thing, back to the first thing, then to the second thing, then to the third thing, right? On Monday, he thinks this. On Tuesday, he thinks something else. On Wednesday, he's back to what he thought on Monday. On Thursday, he's back to what he thought on Sunday. And then on Friday, he's back to what he thought on Tuesday. And at the end of the day, Bob Arum says, shut up. You got to fight Deontay Wilder. So anyway, they wind up that then after Bob Arum says that the fight is that they've come to an agreement in principle, the media then says confirmed. Deontay Wilder must fight Tyson Fury. Must, right? It went from when Deontay Wilder said it to Deontay Wilder claims. Like, yeah, he says it, but we don't know. Deontay Wilder said it. Who is he? Just some kid from Alabama? To Tyson Fury and Bob Arum says it. Then, it's a fact. It's an irrefutable fact that Deontay Wilder can't get out of. Don't you love how these guys work? And see, you think I'm being petty, but I'm really not. I always listen and I always believe what people actually say and read every word that they say, and I will take the meaning of I take them at what they say. For example, on Twitter, if you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I put out a post that this boxing article wrote where they talked a boxing article that stated that Frank Bruno, the former WBC champion Frank Bruno, says that lineal champion Tyson Fury will be okay to fight Deontay Wilder, but he needs to take out time and get his cut right. Thereafter, he should fight Deontay Wilder. So I was like, wow, ain't that interesting? Because people will tell you what they think, even if they don't want to tell you what they think, because they make little slips, like referring to Frank Bruno as a champion, referring to who is no longer a champion. He was former WBC champion, but champion next to the name. Then Tyson Fury, lineal champion, which isn't even a real championship. And even if it was, he wouldn't hold it. Okay, gone through that ad nausea. There's no line between him and Lennox Lewis, none at all. He's the former ring champion, and that's it, right? Not a champion. And then Deontay Wilder, who is literally the only champion that they mentioned, and he's the only guy that didn't get called champion. So you hear what they're saying. So when people say things like Deontay Wilder claims but he must, but when it's Bob Arum saying he must fight or he will fight, right? I think the word from someone was will fight, right? Bob Arum confirms he will fight. Like the confirmation comes from him. Deontay Wilder, they didn't report Deontay Wilder will be fighting Tyson Fury. No, it's just he claims it. But anyway, I digress. But that, come on, man. Just so you boxing writers know, you guys do that more often than you think. And maybe you're being slick with it, but most times I think that it's just what you have in your head and you don't see it, right? Like mispronouncing people's names on purpose. Regardless. So, Tyson Fury was the one that said that fight wasn't going to take place. Then after Deontay Wilder says maybe he'll fight Andy Ruiz, Tyson Fury threatens to sue him. Absolutely, absolutely ridiculous, man. You think anybody's good, but did anybody catch and point that out other than Deontay Wilder? Nah. Now, the other side of this thing I wanted to talk about is Paulie Malignaggi. I'm not going to talk about Paulie Malignaggi too long. Paulie Malignaggi was on Boxing 24, I think, it was where I read it, and made more excuses that I could think of for why Tyson Fury looked bad against Otto Wallin. That Tyson Fury just fights down to his competition. He's really the greatest fighter in the world. But, like all great fighters do. Those are my words. I'm just being sarcastic. Like all great fighters do. They have hard times with subpar fighters. No, dude. If you're the best fighter in the world and you're that great a fighter, you're supposed to be very, very consistent in how you beat these guys at that level. That's what makes you a great champion is that you beat two things. You, the consistent guy, the guys that you're supposed to beat, you deal with them. You deal with them and you deal with them quickly. You deal with them easily. And then the difficult guys, you beat them. And you do that consistently over time throughout your career. That's what the game is. Excusing this guy's inconsistencies, nah, man, I can't get with you on that. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. I thought that was interesting that Deontay Wilder pointed that out. What do you think about Paulie Malignaggi and that nonsense that he said? And with that, I'm out. Peace.